And welcome back. We are again looking at this week's problem of the week from the Center of Education Mathematics Computing for the grade 5-6 students. As we can read here, if you would like to read along with me, a swimming pool is 25 meters long and 12 meters wide. A single 4-meter wide lane is roped off, as we can see from the dotted line. Ishmael swims in the 4-meter wide lane, up and down through here. Swimming 2 lengths of the pool counts as 1 lap for Ishmael. So 1 lap for Ishmael is going up and then coming back to the wall. Kosha swims on the other side of the roped off lane in the larger rectangular portion. A lap for Kosha consists of swimming once around a circuit that is a half a meter away from each edge and a half a meter away from the rope divider. How much longer is Kosha's lap than Ishmael's lap? And then B, Ishmael and Kosha each complete 10 laps. Determine how much further than Ishmael that Kosha swam. And so really the difficult portion of this problem is it should be a fairly easy number sense problem to solve once we understand what it's asking for. So that sentence right there, a lap for Kosha consisting of swimming once around a circuit that is a half a meter away from each edge and a half a meter away from the rope divider. So the first thing we need to understand is, what is a circuit? Well, a circuit, just like any electrical circuit, must be a complete, essentially, you can't call it a circle, but it's going to be connected completely. And so a circuit, we could say the circuit starts right in this corner there. And so Kosha's circuit would be to swim all along here and right back to that spot. So that's going to be 1 circuit. And then it also says a half a meter away from each edge. So Kosha is actually going to swim a half a meter up, but then going to stop a half a meter from this edge, swim up here, stop a half a meter, swim along here, stop a half a meter from the rope divider, and then back down here again to complete the 1 circuit. And so if we understand in this case, if my 4 meters are here, it's a 12-meter wide pool, this portion here has to be 8, but I'm going to be a half a meter off of each of these. So the length that Kosha is actually swimming is the 7. And then along this edge, half a meter off, half a meter off, that actually brings me to 24. And so Kosha is going to swim 7 meters, 24 meters, 7 meters, 24 meters to get that circuit. So in this particular case, because I'm dealing with a bunch of numbers here, and it may be hard for me to do this mental math, I'm actually going to do it inside my Smart Notebook box. And so I know that I have 7 meters, and I could take that times 2 if I wanted to for both sides, plus 24 meters. Again, I could take that times 2, or I can just add the 4 numbers together if I wanted to. Either way will work. And so my 7 meters times 2 is going to be the 14. 4 times 2 is going to be my 48. Add that together. That's going to give me my 62. And so in this problem, it's asking me, how much longer is Kosha's lap than Ishmael's lap? Well, how long would Ishmael's lap be? Well, it's the 25 up, it's the 25 back. So I know that's 50. So in this case, my answer would be 12 meters, 62 minus 50. And then the second part is they each completed 10 laps. Determine how much further than Ishmael that Kosha swam. And so that 12 that I have, I'm simply going to take times the 10, and that's going to give me 120 meters, and that would be my answer. And so as you can see, this problem isn't all that difficult to solve once you understand what the problem itself is asking for. So thank you very much for joining me. We'll see you again next week for next week's problem of the week.